Hey everybody, Jam Creates here doing another comic book review. And holy smokes, I have been waiting for this one and it did not disappoint. This is Mighty Mascots #1 from Alterna Comics. This is every bit as crazy as I thought it was going to be, and I loved it. This is rated E for everybody. This is an all ages book. In every sense of the word. It is great for kids, and it's also a lot of fun for adults and people like me who enjoy silly stuff. So basically the premise here, if you don't know Mighty Mascots, the premise is that they are cereal box mascots who are somehow brought to life. And then they fight crime, of course, because, you know, what else would cereal box mascots do if they got brought to life? They would fight crime, duh. So anyway, I don't know. So jumping in, it's a really strange concept, honestly. The thing just is, it's funny because the right at the beginning it just says like, born from the ashes of a disastrous 3D printing accident, 8 living advertisements have banded together to right the wrongs of this world. Led by a former child star, these unlikely heroes are freaks to some, but you will know them as the Mighty Mascots. Just so silly. So anyway, these guys show up. They're gonna like rob a supermarket, but then they're actually not robbing the supermarket. They were planting like a bomb, and when the bomb went off, it released these. Well, basically they put it in like the sprinkler system, and then when they pulled the fire alarm or whatever, the sprinkler system went off, and then there was an explosion, and then these guys came out. And then it's the best. I love this. Okay, there's a news reporter outside the store, and he's reporting back that there might be radioactive stuff, and then it may be the work of a deranged individual. But then this guy shows up, and he's like, "Deranged I may be, but I am certainly not an individual. Tartar creeps, go forth and decay everything in your path. So says Muckmouth." First of all, Muckmouth is a great name. Tartar creeps, I love. And then here's my favorite part. He hands the microphone back to the reporter. I don't know why that cracks me up so much. It just is like I don't know why. It just makes me laugh. I don't know. It's so funny. Like he comes in and he swipes the microphone from his hand. He makes his grand villain announcement, and then he's like, "Oh, here you go. You can have your microphone back." It just makes me laugh. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it made me laugh. And then we get this fantastic double-page spread here of the Mighty Mascots leaping into action. So I'm assuming he's the former child star, and then we've got all the different, and it's great because it tells you who they are. And this is fantastic too. Mascot bowl call instead of roll call. We've got Captain Horatio Honeyflakes, Boxer Bear, Mondo Martian, Brewster McPunch, Professor Manny Coleman, Sea Rat, Whack, Smack, and Boom. Kind of like Snap, Crackle, and Pop, but they're robots. Just funny, silly ridiculousness. But the best part is, on top of all of it, like, it's just complete and utter ridiculous storytelling and like what it is. It's just silly and weird and funny, but the art's really good. Like, that's the other thing. Like, the art. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm so sorry. I forgot. I always, you know I do this. So, created, written, and lettered by Keith Gleason, penciled and inked by Ian Warianto, and colors by Anton Bandy. Bondi? Not sure if I pronounced your names right, guys. If I didn't, and you happen to see this video, just let me know. I will try to fix it. You can ask Wes and Ben from Exilium about that. I try, guys. So anyway, what I was saying was, you know, it's this silly idea of these tartar creeps and Muckmouth, and then we get like, look at this picture. This is a fantastic panel right here of Captain Horatio Honeyflakes throwing a bunch of throwing knives in this dynamic pose. Like, this is that's such a great, like, classic, like, 80s style art. Like, pose and everything. Like, it's just, I can't, it's so funny to me. Like, the art is really good. And I don't know why that surprises me so much, but it's like, I just get this feeling of like, it's such a silly concept, and like, it could sell a bunch just based on the concept alone. But then when you add like really good art on top of it, then suddenly it becomes a whole different ball game. Now this suddenly becomes something that is like just beyond. You know what I mean? So anyway, the mascots are fighting against these things, and they can't. I love the whole thing is you can't stop decay. They're like, we make holes in everything, and so they're multiplying, and the mascots are trying, and then boom, in comes the robots. And I love this because the robots come down, they start trying to do their thing. And by the way, a little Jay Leno reference there, which I thought was funny. And then they're trying to figure out the Martian, and the scientists are trying to figure out like what can they do to stop them. And there's some talk about some background for sure. But then I love what happens here is if you know me, if you know anything about me, you know I love giant robots. So the robots form together. Time to bring out Mega Crunch. Vitamins, minerals, taste combine for ultimate satisfaction. He turns into this giant robot, and but then of course, like, and this is great. This is so fun. I'm gonna just read this to you because this is really funny. Actually, maybe I should. All right, you know what? What the heck? He's like, wrench wrecker, and it's like, form blazing sword. And the captain's like, quit grandstanding. You know you can only hold that form for 5 minutes. And he's like, that's Giant Robot 101. You scream out the name of the weapon in a fight. I just love that because it's so true. So then they're fighting, and the fight continues, and things are going bad for the mascots. Like, things are going really bad. I mean, it's starting to turn around, but then these things keep coming back, and then we get the Martian did this other thing where he basically kind of like utilized the same formula and created the Crown Team. Behold the power of the brush. Obviously, they're there about cleaning and tooth cleaning, but then there's a twist, which I'm not going to give away. I try not to do anything with spoilers. We're going to go all the way back to that cool double page spread. I try not to give away spoilers, you know that. So there is definitely a twist at the end there that sets up for issue 2, which I am very much looking forward to. This was a lot of fun. It was a quick read because it was just a fun read. I was having a good time the whole time I was reading it. It was exciting. It had action. It had action and adventure and comedy and it had everything, honestly. And it's just a silly concept, but it just is so brilliant. And it works really well. And the art is really top notch. Ian just killed it on the art. Really a great job on the art. And the colors too. I got to give a lot of credit to Anton there. The colors fantastic, and Keith, what a great concept and what a great idea. And if you ever interact with Keith on Twitter, he's a cool dude. And he's out there trying to promote the book. He's gonna have like breakfast, like cereal box trading cards with all the mascots on them, and he's bringing us some cons and stuff. So that's really cool. So anyway, I mean, I absolutely would recommend this book. And it's good for anybody. It's good for kids. It's good for immature adults like myself. It really is. It's just a lot of fun. And I highly recommend it. I couldn't wait to do this review because I absolutely was just thrilled with this book from top to bottom, and I really enjoyed it. So anyway, it's definitely a recommend from Alterna, and I can't wait to see. It's a 3-issue series, so this is only issue 1, so let's see what the other 2 have in store for us. There's a twist, like I said, there's a twist at the end, and I think you'll enjoy it. It definitely makes me look forward to the next one a lot. And the art, like I said, the art's really good. I don't know why I didn't expect the art to be as good as it is. For some reason, that just really struck me. So anyway, I absolutely wholeheartedly recommend it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And I will absolutely love to have you. Feel free to comment in the comments, and I always read all the comments. I read every single comment, and I usually answer almost everyone, unless there's like nothing to answer. So anyway, that's it. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at jam_creates. All that other good stuff. I'm on Instagram as well. I'm on the gram. At jam_creates on the gram as well. I usually just share pictures of my dog and my artwork on there. So that's it. I will talk to you guys soon. And peace out.